Hello and welcome to a demonstration of the EasySave system version 1.2 for Unreal Engine 5. Have you ever wanted a robust, lightweight save system that just, whenever you pick something up, it just works, it saves it, and then when you load in, it just it just works. And you can put stuff down. Let's put some apples down here, make like a nice little pile, and then it remembers what you've put down in the world, and it's just there. And if you pick it back up again, it remembers that too. Look at that. Now all we're left is the one lonely apple. And then you can use this to spawn in other objects. So we can have lemons, we could have some cheese there, put down some apples, and then once more we load back in, and it just works. So this is the save system I've put together for Unreal Engine 5. And I'll give you a quick overview of how it works. It's going to be up on my itch page for about $758, so it's not very expensive. But anyone who wants to kick me $5 or more in a PayPal donation, link will be in the description. I'll send you the project files immediately, and you can get to work having a play around with this. So how does it work? It's really quite easy. So the first thing we're going to do is initialize the level save, which basically just means we're going to grab the save data, the level name, and set that as our current save slot, because we want to know, we want these to save to a level specific save slot. So each level remembers what items have been added and removed from it. So we're just going to create that save if it doesn't exist. If it does, we're going to load it. Now, the first load, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're just going to grab all the actors of the class that we're spawning in, which is our master actor, because everything is parented to this master actor. So we're going to grab all of those and we're going to add them to our array of saved actors. So we're going to start building that array out, and we're going to add a bunch of item specific information. You can set any amount of variables you want for this simply in the level actor info struct. And then once you've done that, they'll be added to the save system, the save array, and then you can just populate them with the pins in here. So you can pretty much save any kind of value you want about the object. So currently we're just saving its health, its data table row name, which is going to help define what the object is. And a few other things. And then we're setting its save array index, so it knows when we remove it from the array, which index to remove. Well, in this case, we're setting it to clear because removing it did cause some issues. So when we spawn an actor, we're just going to call this function from anywhere. So this could be from an enemy drop-in loot, a player dragging an item out of their inventory into the world. All you got to do is give it the transform where you want it to spawn and the item data table row name, so it can look that up in our item data table. So it knows which item it is. So if we go into our save system here, we've got our actor details. So let's look in that, and then it can see what item it should be, what mesh it should be, and what its starting health should be, and can set all of those values in the construction script of the master actor. If we go back into the master actor, you'll see this is in the construction script. We're going to set its health value, its static mesh, and all that good stuff. And then obviously if you were loading this from a load, you could have a Boolean, and that's checks to see if it's first unload and then sets the health to a different value. But currently I've just got it set at that just for demonstration purposes. So when we load our actors, like we're going to once we've done the first time load, we're going to save that to the slot, and then when we load subsequent times, we're going to trigger the false branch. So we're going to load all our level actors, which is going to, first of all, remove all of our current actors, and then it's going to look at our saved actor array, and it's going to grab all those specific item details, spawn an actor, and inject them into it, so then the actor's construction script can run. If it comes up with a row name of none, so if it's null and invalid, it's just going to remove the actor because it's an index that we've already cleared, so it won't have a data table row name. And as I say, when you're spawning an actor, we can put in the data table row name there, or we can do it manually on the map. So you can see that's rifle, this one's cheese, this one's a lemon, and we can set, and it'll set its health values and stuff accordingly from that. So let's just delete the save and give you one more brief demonstration. So we'll pick up all of these actors, pick. There we go. And as you can see, this is the first time loading the level, but it will still work on the first time load. So we can come out of that. And there we go. It's removed all of those actors. So now we can go and we'll put an apple back there. We'll put a lemon back there. And we'll put a cheese here. Now currently I've just got this. So the 1, 2, and 3 buttons set, whether it set the text for being an apple, lemon, or a cheese. And then the right click calls the spawn function. So there you go. So if we have a look in the first person character, you'll see quickly how that's working. These are just setting a temporary item name. And then once we do the right mouse button input, it's just calling that spawn actor function we set up in the game mode and passing over the item name that we've set up. So it's really easy to have this out of your inventory. So when a player drops the item into the world, you just pass the item name through the spawn location, and the game will handle the rest and automatically save the location of the item and all the relevant information, its name, its health, all that good stuff. So it's stupidly simple, easy one-click solution to saving, and it's just automatic. You put it into place once, and it's just there. And now here's the pickup item for the gun. So as you can see, we still wanted to run the regular information. So, but because we've got it parented, so if you look in class settings over here, parent class master actor. So what we want to do is we want to run its normal function, then simply call to the parent function. In this case, begin overlap, because in the master actor for the demonstration, we're calling the remove actor from save file off the overlap. But you could just call this function from anywhere, this event, remove actor from save file, and the actor will then remove itself from the level data, and it will destroy itself as well. And this would be how you remove an actor. So whenever a player picks up an actor or whatever, after whatever you want it to do, just call this function. So whenever you want to destroy the actor, essentially, this replaces your default destroy function. Let's just think about it like that. And whenever you want to spawn an actor in, again, you just call the spawn actor function, pass it over the variables, in this case, like we're doing on the first person character. Just pass it across those variables, and it will add it to the level. And when you collect it, it will remove it from the level. It is really that straightforward. So let's just, there we go. There's our apple, lemon, and cheese that we've put in. We've got no null items. We'll hoover those back up again. We'll just spawn in a nice big row of apples. As you can see, when I look at the floor, they're spawning on the floor because we're registering a hit. When I look up, they're just spawning at the end of my trace. That's just the way I've set it up. It was just quick and easy. So you would obviously do that in a much more sensible manner. But yeah, as you can see, they're all there. We'll grab all of these, and that will come out again. And then only the ones in the air should be floating there. And that's it. EasySave system versus version 1.2. Get your copy now. As I say, $5 more donation to the PayPal in the link, or you can grab it from my H page for about $7.58 in a couple days' time. Thanks for your time. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.